good night, good day. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Fantastic, and you join me back at the Spire. Last time, we played our second run, and we got to the last act, or third act, with our second character. Went a lot better than our first run. In that we have 31 health left. On the first run we only had 1 by the end of the boss, after the boss. And the relic that we chose was Philosopher's Stone. So I'll just pick that because I did deliberate it a lot last time. And now we are at the Beyond, Act 3. Let's just have a little refresher on the deck. Some of the base cards, we got rid of 2 of them. Then point of this deck is to play the power cards early on. This one and this one, as well as Shill, is essentially just another power card. And then 2 big ones we got last time was Transmutation and Bullet Time. Bullet Time is potentially a card that wins us battles against elites and bosses, or at least chips away a quarter of their health or something, if you play it at the right time. Transmutation, add X random colorless cards into your hand. They cost 0 this turn. Yeah, okay, so the idea with this one was at some points throughout the run, especially in Act 2, I did have some turns when I had too much energy left over. And hopefully we can pick up some more ways to gain energy. Then Transmutation might be a big burst card as well. Other than that, we are really looking for Strength and Vulnerable. We do have 1 card now that gives Vulnerable, which is huge for us. We are still looking for more Poison. And what else? I think that are the big things that we're looking for. Of course, we want to thin our deck a little bit, and we want to upgrade our cards as much as possible. I did have a look through my first run, and at some point I got an event from a random location, like one of the question marks, that gave the opportunity to, in some way, upgrade a bunch of cards, I think. So maybe we want to go to a lot of question marks. Other than that, the relics that we have are... Let's see, what did this do? Oh yeah, it gives us oh yeah, this one gives us energy. That is good. We needed something like that. It gives us every turn, but makes enemies a bit stronger. potion slots. We have this one that gives us health and potions. We have this one which gives us more potions. Then yeah, lose health, draws cards. Combat rewards. Yeah, so we do want to have a lot of combat rewards, right? Because we get both from this one and from this one, we get potentially quite good stuff. And discard early on. First discard each turn gives energy. So we have 2 energy potentially every turn from relics. Okay. Fairy in the bottle, we didn't use this, so technically we had second life with 30% health if we would have died to the boss. Energy potion. Okay, yeah. What is the plan this time? The plan is to visit at least 1 shop, probably 2. So let's go to this first one on the right side. We could start here if we wanted to. And maybe I actually want to do that, because there's 3 encounters, there's 2 random, and then there's also the elite. And if we go here, we don't get this elite. And I believe we won fight almost as many elites as we can. We could go this route. That gives us a lot of normal encounters. But then again, going here, we bypass the shop. So now let's go here. Orb Walker. At the end of this turn, gain 3 strength. It's 1 strength from our Philosopher's Stone. Will do 16 damage to us. We start. We have 4 of 4. I wonder why this one seems to give us 1 max. Which is interesting, because I don't think something like the kite actually gives us max energy. So there could be cards that refreshes up to max, potentially. It's interesting that the Philosopher's Stone actually increases the max. Let's see, can we weaken this one somehow? No. What we can do is play this and chill. That gives us a few block, and then let's use this one since we just used a skill. If we put 2 vulnerable, that's good. And then this one will give us 2 block. We have 2. Playing this and the 3 shivs will give us what is that? It's 4 block from here, but also 4 block from here. So it's 8 block we get from this, and then we have 2 from here plus 2. That's 14. Is it 14? No, it's 12. 12 block. $13 block with this. Let's do this first. Alchemize. At this point, I might do this. Yeah, and then I will use the energy potion. 3 vulnerable is good. This is a normal fight. And actually... this wasn't very optimal at all. I will use that. I will use these to block. And then... let's keep this. We don't want to exhaust it. Instead we use this. We will block everything. We blocked a bit too much. It gains the... okay, so it will gain 3 strength every turn. It's scary. So let's give it weak. And then can block, which let's actually use this one. Okay, so that uses however many energy I have. It's not the worst. I would have liked to use 3 maybe, but we do have a free discard in this, which will give us 1 energy. Okay, so this could potentially reduce the cost of one that is already costing 0. So let's play some other cards. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Let's use that. It's just good. Choose 1 to 3 random cards to add into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Yes. After image, you know what that does. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. That is very good as well. Add a random skill into your hand, which costs 0 this turn. I wonder how stacking after image actually works. Does it just give 2 each time you use a card? Let's just do that, because I'm pretty sure with all the cards we have, we'll be able to block basically everything. Let's do this. Yeah, because the madness will come back if the fight would go on. Oh, right. We don't have very much. Okay. Somehow the weakness and vulnerability wore off. That's not great. This deals... do we have? Play 5 or more cards this turn, right. Can we do that? Yes, we can. if you use this, you gain a energy, and we draw. More stuff. Alright. Okay. Attack potion added 1 of 3 attack cards. And then okay. Slice. Probably not taking that one. Ball of lightning deals 7 damage. Channel 1 lightning. Okay, so this is like the cold orb that we have, but lightning. So you know, empty slots. Your first orb is automatically evoked to make room. And then my question is, what is evoked? Is there something good? Oh yeah. Evoked. Whenever you evoke the cold orb, you get 5 armor, I remember. So, what do you get for evoking lightning then? Lightning deals damage to a random enemy. Right. We don't know how much. It could be interesting taking this. It's basically storing the evoke effects whenever. So whenever you, if you play the cold one first and then you play this one, you deal 7 damage and you gain armor from the cold. And then this will be stored until you use the cold again, which will probably deal more damage, and then you gain some armor. So I could see myself picking this. Let's see, collect. Put a miracle plus into your hand at the start of your next X turns. So you pay an upfront cost of energy once because it gets exhausted, to then get Miracle Plus, which has retain, which means you keep it throughout between rounds, between turns, and then whenever you use it, you exhaust it and you gain 2 energy. So say you use collect for 1, you get 2 energy in 1 turn coming up. If you use it for 2, you get it 2 you get 4 energy spaced out on 2 turns, but you retain them if you want. It looks like a really good card. It does. You can also use it whenever you have excess mana to then gain more mana next turn. And it's flexible in, if you use it with 1, you gain back double at any point throughout the game later, right? Because you gain it next turn and then retain it. If you use 2, you get a lot of value. That might be too good to not take. It does kind of go against transmutation, but bullet time, it works with bullet time because you want to use your mana for something else. So you use bullet time and then you use transmutation, or you use this card, collect with your remaining mana, and play all of your zero cost cards. So let's take this. Okay. Random events. Mind Bloom. We've had this one before. While walking and traversing throughout the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imagining some monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensations is quickly fleeting. What do you do? I am War. Fight a boss from Act 1. Obtain a rare relic. Upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal. Gain 999. Cursed to normality. This is the event that I was talking about. You can upgrade all cards. But what I'm thinking right now is that, yes, that is amazing. I remember that this was very good last time. The fight was really easy at this point of the game. But the thing then was that I didn't have a shop left when I reached this. This time I do. I have 2 shops coming up. And in both of them I can discard 1 normality. But until then, normality will be pain. When is the next shop? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit away. But on top of that, like, do I take this one instead? Upgrade all cards? That seems really, really good. But you can no longer heal. I have not taken damage yet on this act. And I can quite reliably not take damage. If I upgrade, that is already upgraded, right? This would become innate as well. What about this one? X +1 turns. You mean, can I? This is a safe one. This is. Let's do it. Upgrade all cards. We have like 2 upgraded. Everything makes sense now. The lack of memories, the ascent, the ancient one. This is the way it always was. This is the way it always will be. All will be forgotten again soon. That is such a big upgrade. It does make whichever one of these heals me. What's that? Yeah, okay, you can no longer heal. It makes this worthless. let's continue. Let's not take damage. Okay, they are all protecting. Life link, yeah, so if I don't kill all of them about the same time, they will revive with 50% health. Let's do our setup. By using that, and that. This one is now free. And then we'll use this. Yeah. For shivs. Yeah. Do I use any of these? Not right now. Let's start chipping away. On one of them. I did pick the one with the most health. They will all protect, block even. 12, 12, 12. And this turn, they all attack. Ooh. Right. Let's use this. Gives us one card that discards, which is good. Let's... Oh no, this one discards as well, so that's fine. We want... block. This is a one block, because our power card. I'm not going to use both of these, so let's actually discard this one. And then you want to block. Maybe that one. Because right now we don't have any way to weaken. That is free if we manage to weaken, and I think there's a decent chance that we might actually be able to. Let's discard that one instead. Let's do that. I'm removing my future potential here. Let's use this. And then vulnerable on this one. It's also, well, yeah, let's use this. It will cost 0. Let's take this and then use it on this guy. Ooh, bullet time. So now we have the combo of using and draw additional cards this turn. Does this adds random upgraded colorless cards? Okay. And nothing else here actually draws cards. So I get this one cheaper. using this. So let's do that. And then use the rest of my energy to gain 3. I actually get another transmutation, not that that helps much. Unless we gain more energy somehow. Exhaust up to 5 cards in your hand. Draw 4 cards. Well, that's... this is actually maybe as bad as you could get, right? That's sad. Well, we can use them, which is 1 armor at least per. What happens if I use this? Nothing. 22 damage to everything. We can kill this. And so we will. Alright. And then let's attack this one. Does nothing. This one at least gives us block, so we will block all of the damage. And then in this next turn, hopefully we kill these 2. Seems like bloodletting is actually very much worse now that we can't heal anymore. Its health is no longer as useful of a resource. We use weak on this one, of course, because that's the only one that is attacking. And then we might discard our hand. Do I want to use by me? I think I do. But then discard the rest to draw 3 new ones. We have just used the skill, so this one can be used. How much damage do I have here? There's 12 here. And then 10. So sadly I can only... Actually, well, okay. Let's use this one on him. Is that... That is not enough. It almost is. Wait. Using this on that guy makes him vulnerable. No, it doesn't. Didn't it say it does? I'm not sure. Well, this guy is gonna heal up 50, and he has armor on. Oh, okay, 27. That's doable. Apply 7 poison to everything and weaken. That's... well. Start off with this. How much do I have? I have 18, 22. Yeah. This bypasses armor, pretty sure. But I will also have energy over, so I might as well do this. Okay, so this one is dying. This one is will be at 20, then I can just attack it. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Distill Chaos. Play the top 3 cards from your draw pile. That is nice. It could play the cards that cost X, which might not be very good. Okay, let's see. Lose 1 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. Right. Do I need focus to play this? Because strength is... I'm not sure how good this is. 1 strength and 1 dexterity. I do want strength, but it's... I don't know. Expertise plus. Draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. I have a lot of card draw from things, but I also, well, yeah, and I have a lot of ways to spend mana now, or energy. So I'm not sure how useful this would be. All out attack. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. I think this is best. It's an AoE, which I don't have too many of. And it's quite a strong AoE. What is the upgrade? It's just stronger. What is the upgrade for this actually? 222. 2 strength, 2 dexterity. Let's take this. Then we walk towards the shop. We still have our plan. As you head upwards, hopping from floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. While in free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest techniques. Channel the powers to survive the fall. Strike the wall to hang on. Yeah, okay, so we have to use up a skill, power, or attack. We can't lose after image now that we can't heal. This is 14 damage immediately. Poison is 7 damage over immediately, and then 6, and then 5, then 4, then... But it's also something that stacks. It really, really pains me, but I have to use this. We're able to lash onto the wall and manage to make a short hop into another stable platform. Yeah, okay. One big enemy. This enemy intends to inflict a powerful negative effect. Okay. This is our setup, which I will be doing. And then, let's see. We have 2 energy. I don't want to use these, as he's not attacking. This one actually gives us another energy and draws 4, but these 3 are useless. So let's use this one and then hope for 3 1 costs, or a 2 cost and a 0 cost of more useful stuff. Actually, very good. Yeah, so let's use the draw card one first. Get bloodletting, not the best. This one is for free. Get a colorless card. Let's use that one and see if we can get something. What's that artifact? Negates a next debuff. Powerful negative effect. If it's an effect, it's not a debuff necessarily, but it seems like we're probably coming up against a debuff against this guy eventually. Do we want to go for that? Let's see if it works. And then we use this with our remaining energy. Violence, put 4 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust, okay. Swift strike and then panic button. Gain 40 block. You cannot block from cards. Oh wow. Well, we're not using that. We will, however, use this. Okay. It applies 2 weak now. Do we use this one? Because we're not gonna get... We're not gonna draw it then. This AoE. Discard a random card. Weirdly, we're not doing much here. We will use that. We will use this. We might use this one. No. No. We'll use that. And the question is, do we use bloodletting? I sort of don't want to. It would allow us to deal 19 damage. Is that worth it? 3 HP. No. Our HP is very valuable right now. Okay, so yeah, it does negate it. That's really good. And he is weak right now, so this is free. We can make him vulnerable. If the last card played this combat was a skill card, it wasn't. We almost messed that up. So let's use a skill card then. It gives us 3 extra energy next turn. Let's draw a card. It's great. Well, do we need to use it? No. Or do we? Let's use this. No, we don't. We use this one because that gives us 1, and then this one will give us 2. So we block everything. apply a debuff again. And I think this is the point where we use bullet time into collect. No draw, but we use collect with our remaining energy. And then poison and weak. And then just use this because we can. We use constrict. At the end of your turn, take 10 damage. I don't remember. I remember I tested if this goes through armor or not. I'm pretty sure armor stops it. So that's our goal is to get 22 armor this turn. Or kill it. Could we actually kill it? Maybe we can. Let's gain energy. Then let's see, we have 4. What does it cost? Let's use prepared. Then discard. Let's discard Shiv, and I should have actually used Blade Downs before. I could have discarded 2 Shivs. That is a misplay. What do I discard here? That's 12. This is a lot. I can't discard. Do I discard a poison? Do I actually discard this one? Yeah. Because I don't have strength. I don't have vulnerability on him. So I think that is actually the right play. Because this protects me against his damage. Use poison on him, and then this. And actually, I'm going to take a bit of damage. Maybe. I'm actually gonna take 1 damage, but I could use this. I don't think it's worth it. 2 energy waste. 1 damage is okay. Okay, no, I even have that one. So I don't take any damage. The freeze. Okay, so miracle damage. How much do I need to do? I need to do 7. There you go. Defend in case something goes wrong. Like taking damage from that, maybe. Liquid memories. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. To your hand this time. Unlike Head Bash or whatever it was called. The last run. Put it on top of the deck. And a new card, which we don't want this. Flying Knee. I think that's a better version of this. Maybe. Evaluate. Right, so gain 10 block. Shuffle an insight into your raw pile. And the insight is retain. Draw 2 cards. Cost 0. Exhaust. We take this. We need more block. Since we don't get a heal. And insight seems like a card that's really good for us. And also one energy to get 10 block is pretty good. Elites. Right. Alright, I'm back. After image, we just do our setup to start off. It is a negative effect. The defend doesn't really do anything right now, so let's just attack and next turn. The shuffles burn into our discard pile. That is not too bad. 7 times 3, that's 21. And we blocked 21. Maybe not, but we can use neutralize to be weak, and now we need to put block 15. This one is free since he's weak. And then we use prepare to... and then we have to discard 2. So let's discard a Shiv, and then discard... We only need to block 15, so this one will be enough to block. I am keeping bloodletting. Why am I keeping bloodletting? This will draw a card, so let's actually discard a bloodletting. And then... wait, what's this? He has intangible. Reduce all damage taken. HP loss by 1 this turn. Okay. Well, still need to do stuff. So let's use this. That is the best use of our energy this turn. And then this to block all the damage, and we get some value in the future. And then we might as well use Shiv first and then this, because why not? It is 2 damage. This one actually blocked or stopped the damage from poison as well, which is interesting. Let's see, we want to use stuff like, well, you don't draw cards from this card, right? No, I don't. It's just an extra energy. So Saravi doesn't do much now when he has negative effect. It would be if he makes an effect bad. Which he might do. You never know. Yeah, we might as well use it. Because we don't have any card draw. We discard this one. And then... let's use a strike. And my reasoning here is that how many turns is this gonna take? Is it gonna take more than... well, actually, if this is the same... no, it's a negative effect, it's not a buff. So he's gonna take damage normally next turn. But yeah, how many turns is it gonna take? It's not gonna take 4 turns, I don't need to use this one on 4. So let's use 1 mana on damage and then use the miracle. plus. It actually still is 4 turns since it's miracle plus. It's X plus 1. Okay, shuffles more burn. That is fine. 34. And he takes 1. And it is weakened already. We do have a lot of options, but it is scary. Let's get whatever armor we can. We have 6. The max number of cards is 9, so we can use this without worry. We can also use this to draw a card. We can make him vulnerable for 2 turns. Not sure how useful that is going to be. Maybe it makes it so that it takes... No, this turn is not going to matter much, but we might as well use it for next turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 energy cost on all the cards we have right now. But I think what we will do is use Blade Dance. We'll use Miracle first so that we get damage from that, and then we'll 3, 4, 5 plus 4 actually gives us a lot of cards. 0 cost cards. I was thinking, can I use this in some smart way? But I think the smart way is to use low cost cards to gain block. Let's use this while we can. And then yeah, we just hit 34. That is crazy. We'll be blocking quite a bit, but not as much as I want. Well, we're actually close because of this. Every time you play an attack card, what I could do is this. Let's see, bullet time. Poison. I think this is the play. We drink this. That gives us one of those, which means now we'll block all the damage. So somehow we reached the block threshold. But at this point, anything more I draw will have the wound in there. Let's then not draw anymore. Or maybe I draw a bit and hope I might not draw. Yeah, okay, I can use this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, almost clicked end turn, that would have been bad. I can use this, because then I can discard afterwards. I don't draw any of them. How many cards do I have? I have 10. I thought you could only have 9. Seems like 10 is max, maybe? Let's discard hard draw. In that case. And then use bullet time. And then all our cards. Yeah, okay. Now that, and then we'll pay 4 to gain 4 gray cards. And we lose 50 strength this turn. Okay, so that will just negate his. This is also very good. We will just use this stuff. We use the cost of all the cards in your hand to won this combat. It's not very useful. It might actually... It does say reduce, but I don't trust it. It might actually increase it. Let's see. Backstab. Innate. Exhaust. That's just good. It's damage, 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 damage. I'm not taking any damage now, and the next turn I should be able to kill it. Even if it gets this one, intangible. Yeah, it only has 2 health. So there you go. We beat it without taking damage. At the start of your turn, start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. This one, I love it. We had it last run. It is so good. Then gain 5 strength. Ooh. And a card, genetic algorithm. Gain 1 block. Permanently increase this card's block by 2. Exhaust. So it's similar to the knife, the ritual knife, but this one gains more and more block. Shill, another shill. So remove exhaust, removed until the end of combat. Yeah, okay. Channel orbits automatically evoked to make room. It might make sense to no. I was gonna say it might make sense to take this to use the evoke, but the card in itself is not worth it. Evoking the shill card gives you 5 block. And lightning, I don't know what it does yet. These 2 are bad right now. If we had more orbs, then maybe. But and then poison stab. This one, yes. Damage and poison. And now we're at the shop. Let's see what we have. All-out attack. We've seen this one. Have it in the deck. Endless Agony, we have that in the deck as well. We have Escape Plan and we have Infinite Blades. I don't think I want any more copies of these. Leg Sweep. Apply to weak, gain 11 block. That is, it does cost 2, but the effects aren't bad. We want the block. We want to apply weak whenever we can. We are kind of low on stuff that applies weak. We have the panic button, which we've seen before, and we didn't use it because we are so reliant on block every turn, so it doesn't really make sense. Sit, and then apotheosis. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of the combat. Exhaust. Had we not upgraded all our cards already, and this would have been cool. So far, not looking too good. This one is a maybe. Let's look at the paper crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25. That is quite good. We still have a lot of weak, and we could get these two together. Yeah, we can afford both of them. So if nothing else, that combo is probably something that I'll take. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. If we go here, we have 1 combat, then treasure, combat, rest sites, and then maybe a combat here, shop, rest sites. We have 2 rest sites before this. It's not very good. Unless they're fighting here. Could go this route, maybe. Same problem there, there's 2. This route would get us 2 combats without it. Sure, I'm not sold at all on it. And it's start the next combat with 2 extra energy. You don't get it every turn, it's just the first turn. So basically this gives us 4 energy. Maybe. Probably 2 for the final boss. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. It depends on what the boss does. If we go up against a boss with plated armor, this is great. If we go up against a boss that generates armor every couple of turns, not so great. If we go up against one that doesn't have armor, it's really bad. Gain max health is not the worst. Dexterity is not the worst. One is not the worst. I could go potions. I only have space for 1 though. I think it's looking a lot like we are going for the crane and leg sweep. It is a 2 cost. We have stuff that I kind of want us to have some higher cost cards. Like a lot of energy generation that we have honestly a hard time using. And then we have the bullet time as well, which wants you to have higher cost cards. So let's do that. Brain and leg sweep. Then we can't afford anything else. Proceed, and then the question is, where do we go now? 2 fights until the next shop. We could go for that. There is another shop up here. So 1, 2, and 2 events until we get here. That might be enough to get some pretty good loot from the shop, which seems more reliable than... yeah, I don't really want to go up against an elite before the final boss. Even though we have fought one recently and not taken any damage. Let's aim for this one. Going here. What is this? Transient. Right, okay, so this is a long fight. No, okay. Okay, aggressive, it will deal a bunch of damage. It has 1 strength, but shifting means that when it loses HP, it loses that much strength until the end of the next turn. So we'll be able to put it in negative strength to make it do less damage. And then it dies in 5 turns. So all we want to do is make sure that we meet the damage threshold each turn, which at this turn is 31, minus how much block we gain. So let's do that. Do it by what can we do? Let's use alchemize. 2 energy, that is useful. We just use a skill, so let's use this one. 15, that will make him do 15 less damage. Yeah. And then we have we should use acrobatics. We haven't discarded anything yet, so this will give us 1 energy back. It will give us 1 energy back, so we can actually use bullet time. Oh, it's 1, so let's discard that one. Right. Oh, sorry. Let's use escape plan. Draw 1. Okay, yeah, so we don't need to use bullet time now. I kind of want to use this. So, okay, no, wait. No. How do we do this? I think we have to let collect plus go. We're not going to get the value from it unless we use it for 0 and get 0 plus 1, right? That would exhaust it, so let's not use it this turn. Maybe draw through the deck. Let's also not use these two, so let's draw a card. It does 0, I can use this, and then these ones are discarded. Deal 0, we've passed one turn. It seems like the damage actually goes up, which would make sense. We can apply weak, but that is a percentage based thing, right? How much armor is this? It's 22, it's 33, which is quite a bit. This is 5. Let's use this one first. Then we need to discard 2. Probably discard back 1. This is 10 block. So we can discard this. I don't think I have discarded this turn yet. Maybe I have. Will I be able to do all of this? I'm not sure. Maybe I do this. Yeah, because both of these discards a card. Let's do that. It might not be the most optimal. Okay, so I did get one back. So yeah, it's not very optimal, this. Couple insights into the deck, then block, and then... oh, not that one, this one. Damage. We're blocking more than we need to. Remember, I have these. Okay, we have quite a bit of damage now. It only does 30 this turn. There's no other surprises right now. The weak actually changes a bit, so yeah, let's just hit it. We'll reduce the damage and increase our armor. Yeah. $61. Let's play the weak to it. And draw 2 cards. It is weak, so we can use this for free. We have the transmutation. Poison is not going to do much for us. Well... it's the start of their turn, so it will actually hit him, and it will last until next turn as well, so it is going to do stuff, and it's going to do quite a bit. That is 14. Is that worth it? How much? It's 14. 2 cards. That's 2 armor. Yes, it's adding up. It is adding up. 10 minus plus 14 is 24. And then I can just 24 plus 2 is 26. So just using this is enough. We can get a grey card that we can use as well, which was a card apparently. Okay, it would have been nice to use that one as well. That gives us next turn for free. It did somehow do 1 damage. I don't know how. We're sitting pretty at 9 cards. Let's up the poison. He's taking 17 and we want to do around 20. He's already weak, which is crazy because he was still doing 40 with 40% less. That does mean that the amount of damage we need to do is more than 20 though. Let's use the free cards. This one actually does very little to us compared to this. Look at this, it's still very high. Yes, minus 17. So I think we actually just win this now. But let's show off a bit. Yeah. So he dies this turn. I wonder if there's like an achievement to kill him before he dies. Ah, okay. 20 damage. Do we want that instead of something here? Instead of 2 strength, I would need to use 10 attack cards in a turn. Steam Barrier. Gain 6 block, decrease this card's block by 1 this combat. Cost 0. Okay. Halt, gain 3 block. If you are in Wrath, gain 9 block. We don't have Wrath. 1 Pray, gain 3 Mantra, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Insights, we know what that is. We have something that gives that already. When you obtain 10 Mantra, enter Divinity. Upon entering this stance, gain 3 energy, attacks deal triple damage. Exit this stance at the start of your next turn. Right, okay, so this is dead card, this is basically dead card. This is if you compare it to defend, do I want a 0 cost card in my deck that gives 6 block? It, no. You look at all the other 0 cost cards. Yes, this one I get first turn. It's very different. Yeah, no. Skip cards. And then We are going to this, and we are skipping this one. So we are going this way. I think. Now when I look at it, it's this instead of this. And what do I do here? I can't heal, so I would discard a card. What would I discard? Maybe... outmaneuver? No. Maybe a normal strike? Strike plus? Bloodletting. I would probably get rid of bloodletting. Well, bloodletting might be really useful if I lost one. But what I'm getting at is I might as well just walk past this then, to see if I get something worthwhile buying. Bottle Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Okay, so... Huh? Are these just my power cards? Because I have news for you. I already start combats with these cards. Maybe I start with, well, with this in my hand. No. In your hand. Well, this was useless. Great. The maw is vulnerable, right? Yeah, because of that. And then this enemy intends to inflict a negative effect. That's okay. We do our setup. Hope we draw a skill card. We don't. Use this. And then we just do some damage. There we go. Okay, so I'm frail. 20 for 3 turns and weakened. Oh, this is gonna be bad. 20% less block from cards. From cards though, which means I still get the same from Ornamental Fan and my after image, I hope. And then damage does less. Let's start with this. I don't have... I don't really have anything right now. 3 attacks, sure. That will give me 4 plus 3 then. Another one. I think this is always worth it. How do I stop this? How do I stop this attack? Do I need to use this? Seven, 16, 17. Energy. I don't need to use this. That's the play. I don't need to use this. Instead I use this one. Maybe right now. Yes, it will give me 3 energy. Apply to weak. Gain 8 block. That's what I need. And then this one also, well... that actually gets me past that. And then I don't exhaust this. That's good. Okay, we have Alchemize, which means we probably want to use, and we have Bloodletting. We want to use Bloodletting this turn because then we draw cards, and we probably need that right now. It also gives us energy, and this will give us energy next turn, but we want a lot of energy for this as well. It doesn't do a lot of damage this turn, so this is a really good prep round. We want a card from here. This guy. Make sure he stays vulnerable. Right. Yeah. It actually costs 0s because of something. Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't use skill before. That's bad. Let's use this now then to draw cards. Then poison, that's good. Yeah, basically use the poisons. Maybe... yeah, probably this one because it is a better use of the mana. And then we use this. Then next turn. Still weak. Still vulnerable. He is intending to buff, which is fine for now. He's still weak, so this one is for free. Let's actually... so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Let's use... how far are we away? Kill that one. We can manage just fine without. draw a card. Neutralize, strike, strike. Shiv. Use the miracle to then get 5 grace. Purity is not very good. I don't quite get that one. Might do something with another class. Add 2 random colorless cards into your hand. Exhaust, sure. Draw 4 cards. Oh. Let's use this to apply this poison. And then might as well use this. And discard something that we want to use later, like this, or bullet time. Well, bullet time will be discarded anyway. This one. Let's just exhaust those 2. Discard, I mean. Then use the insight to shuffle the insight into our deck. What did it put in here? Okay, yeah, it put it in that card, of course. Yeah, and then it is taking quite a bit of poison damage now, which is good. And it buffs itself by giving 4 extra damage. This fight is easier than what I feared. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's evaluate. Uses block. Uses backpacks. Card later. And then we'll probably do this, and then just attack. Yeah, let's just attack. We should win next turn, maybe the turn after. Maybe the turn after was correct. So let's just do this. Doesn't do anything. Somehow we have this still. Damage. Let's use the rest for 2 grace. Shuffle 5 random skills into your draw pile. Equals 0. Sure, why not? Upgrade all your cards for the rest of the combat. Might as well do that. Yeah. He'll be at 2 HP, 1 HP even. Let's just do that and end turn. There we go. Gold and Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of the combat. Not very useful. But I could use it together with the card that costs X. Metal size. Enemy loses X strength. Apply X weak exhaust. Could be good. Metalize. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block. Also good. Protect. Retain. Gain 16 block. These are all good. I don't really want this one because, well, do I? No, enemy loses strength. Had it been that I gain strength, then it would have been really nice. Metalize might be the play, just to get that little bit extra all the time. It's probably better than protect. Probably. Yeah. I'm going with metalize. Right. So this is the first of the 2 shops that we were heading towards. We have 137. Quick slash, heal hook. Heal hook might be nice because it's usually a free card. As maneuver, we're not getting another one of those. Dodge and roll, gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. No, a little bit too weak right now, I think, for us. Noxious fumes. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poisons to all enemies. Is that not crazy? 3. That is so crazy. You always keep up your poison with this. As soon as you play it, you will the enemy will always be poisoned. And in the off chance that you play, that you meet a boss that has artifacts, this will tick away on the artifacts. And then you apply the big poisons on top of this. You'll always have a base. That's so good. Dramatic entrance, innate. So you start with it. Deal 8 damage to all enemies, exhaust. It is a dramatic entrance. Hand of Greed, deal 20 damage. If fatal, gain 20 gold. If I had gotten this first turn, I would have loved it. Or first act, in the first act. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 14. Had I been able to afford it, maybe. Every turn, gain 1 intangibility. Tangible. Would have also liked that one had I been able to. Every 6 turns. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Also interesting, but a bit large deck right now and can't afford it. Gain 1 artifact. Let's get this. And then could replace Blessing of the Force, but no, because we are going up against we're coming up again towards another shop soon, so I think I still want to go that route. Darkling. Oh, and we start Metalize as well. They all deal damage though, which is a bit scary in the first turn. I could do bullet time and play all my cards. But then what? Can I discard something somehow? No. upgrade this. I might actually use bullet time. I use this first, then I use bullet time. Gain that 1 extra from it. I will probably take damage this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 blocks from this. We'll get 2 from that. That's 8. Plus 11. Plus 4. Seems like we're taking a bit of damage. Yeah. Could upgrade this. I might. Let's do that. And then use this one, and bullet time, then bam, apply 3 weak to the middle one, since that one is doing the most damage, and then this one onto the one with the most health. And somehow we don't take any damage. In fact, we are quite safe. Vulnerability wears off. They still all attack. Let's use this. Acrobatics, use that one as well, and then discard bloodletting. We apply weak to this one, who's doing a bunch of damage, and then let's see, what do we need? We need 10, 25 armor, which seems very doable. We use evaluate. And then this guy got a random card. Let's wait a bit with that one then. 2 attacks. Gets us 4, 5, 6. We needed 25, right? That's enough. So we just need to do 2 attacks. So let's do this one. On him, and then yeah, we might as well use one of these. That guy, and then this guy as well, and then this discards a random one and down. Let's see what we can do. We have 3 things that cost mana. We don't really want that one. So let's use one of these. Do we have anything that draws cards? No. Let's use this then. Okay, they're all blocking, so we don't need defend. Let's do this then. You don't need the panic button. Put 5 random skills into your draw pile. Because 0 this combat. We can do that. You have no attacks in your hand, draw 3. Okay. At the end of 3 turns, deal might as well. Let's use the attack cards on this guy. Right. Now we have no attack cards, so we can use this. If you have no attack cards, draw 3 cards. We don't draw what we want. We could win now. Use potions. But I think we played cool. And I want to keep the potions, and I don't think we've drawn the alchemy card yet. Yeah, no. Alchemize. We kind of want to use that. We're gonna do a bunch of damage this turn. That's fine. This does 12 damage to all of them. This removes the armor. 7 poison and weak to everything. We'll probably use that, and we'll use this, and then this one is free because they're all weakened. Start with this then, and then it's one that has a bunch of health. Draw 3 cards. Draw even more free cards to gain energy. Remove something like this that we don't need this turn. Then use this guy on him. No, on the one that, yeah, gets the most health right now. He'll become vulnerable. Means whenever we use this, we'll save more. And then this guy shivs, which we can use to kill him and him. And might as well use this, see if we get something that we can use. We do. We'll remove this one and we'll remove the block. More shivs, and these guys all hit the middle guy. Right? Here we go. Cultist potion. Gain strength at the end of your turn, yeah. And then let's see. Tranquility, retain, keep it between turns, and then enter calm. So, okay. Our card, our purple card, did one of them say no? We had a choice to pick one that was exit calm, I think. Because this one, calm doesn't do anything while you're in it, so you have to exit it. This one is 4 damage for each orb, we only have 1. And this is deal 3 damage 4 times, enter wrath, shuffle this card into your draw pile. This could be a finisher. In this stance you deal and receive double damage. The rest of the game, it could be a finisher, well, it will be a finisher, either for or against me. We just have the final boss. Unless there's a fourth act now, but I sort of doubt that. I'm expecting there to be 3 acts whenever you do the first run on each character. But this game has surprised me before. Let's do it. And now we go here, go for some coins, maybe. Navigate through beyond, you will discover glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. Touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by a vivid flash of distant memories. Whose memories are these? Okay, so one colorless card. Add one colorless card to your deck. Add 2 colorless cards to your deck. 5 and 3. I don't think colorless cards from now I've seen quite a few of them. I don't think they add much to my deck. So I will take one. Hope it's a good one. And don't not lose any health, please. Oh, I actually get to choose. That is better. Deal 3 damage, draw a card, flash of steel. That's quite good. It's an attack which plays into the fan. It is nice. It's low cost card. That's basically free damage. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2 cards. Okay, I'm looking at this one. This one seems good. If I manage to upgrade it as well, which I might, yeah, I will be able to upgrade it. I'm going to a campfire next. So let's take this one. Some ramblings about something. Now we only have 69. Do we go for the elite? Or the shop? If we go to the shop, we're not gonna buy... We might find a card. We might find a potion. But nothing better than that. If we go to elite, we're not going to use our money. We will get money from it. We will get a potion. We will get 2 potions probably, and then a card of a higher quality and a relic, right? But we'll probably lose some health. I think it's still worth it. What's this? This enemy intends to inflict a negative effect. It has slow. Whenever you play a card, Giant Head receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Oh, wow. Whenever you play a card, Giant Head receives 10% more damage from attacks this turn. That's huge. Wait, what? I kinda want to use my energy potion potentially this round. Let's start off like we usually do. Yeah, whenever you play a card. Skill? Yes. What does it do when you draw skill? Apply buck, right. Well, this seems so busted. Yeah. 50% more. Let's use the energy, then draw a card. Yeah, and then use all of these. And then this. I can't do any other, like I could use something like that, but it's 5 strength. No. 100% more. It's down to 50% in the first turn. It said 4, which I interpret as there's 4 turns left. He did do something to me. Infinite blades at the start of your turn. Add 1. No. What did he do? Oh, did he add this? He added this, and then 14. He started a countdown. That's what he did. And then 14. So I want to do the same thing this turn as I did last turn. Let's see. I might keep bloodletting actually. Let's throw away something that costs 1 and doesn't do much else. And then something else. It hurts me to know Shiv is worse than poison stab. Then we use bloodletting because yes, we take 3 damage, but that does mean that we draw a bunch of cards. This one's free. This one's free. It will give us an attack card, which we will take. Deal 9, draw the card, discard a card. 8, deal 13 to all enemies exhaust. I think we take the card draw, which costs 0, so we could use it, but it's better if we use this first. Acrobatics. To then discard a card. We don't want... We do want that. We don't want defend. Let's apply poison. That's a card that we use. Then let's use this one when we can. Give it vulnerability. And then you want to use low damage stuff like this. Then just the rest, use this one first. Draw a card. We don't use this. Is his attack including attack deal double damage? I think it's including my... He'll take double damage, I hope so. That one. And then that we take no damage, hopefully. It's 3. Use that. Then maneuver. Use this one. Use this one, and we win. Money. Oddly smooth stone. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. That's nice. I wonder if dexterity is something you keep throughout the combat. That would make dexterity a lot better. But if you lose it after each turn, then I'm not so sure. Choose a card, discard a pile, return it to your hand. Okay. Then add a card. Let's see. True Grit. We're not gonna take that one, I don't think. Clothesline. 12 damage applied to weak. It's not the worst. We need weak in general. It might though be worth taking Bloodletting now. Yes, it damages us, but it allows us to use this more reliably, and it is probably just 1 fight left. We're not gonna heal anything, because we can't. So, Smithy, upgrade this one. Or this. I didn't draw this. That gives us 3. That gives us 2 artifacts. No, let's. This one is good in what it does. While this one becomes twice as good and might save us. Here we go. We're up against a box and a donut. It's actually called Donut Decker. Right, okay. He's buffing, and look, negates 1 debuff. And 1 dexterity, negates 1 debuff. I could use this now, remove it. But okay, let's just do our normal stuff. Draw a card, hope it's a skill. It is. It's dealing 22 damage to us, but that's fine. Let's take 3 damage to gain energy and cards. Then we probably want to use this one. Then we'll discard the block, because we are already basically blocking everything. And then, let's see, am I gonna use bullet hell? Yes. Yes, I am. Am I gonna use this? Yes, I am. Am I gonna use this? Yes, I am. Am I gonna use this? Yes, I am. I'm gonna use this? Yes. I'm gonna use this? Yes. I'm gonna use this? Well, maybe. And this what I will use. So let's... Oh, it's just one. Never mind. Which order do we do this? First of all, let's use a potion. That means we can use this. We gain Swift Potion. That is quite useful. It does mean that we... Well, we could save that for another turn, I suppose. Are we gonna draw cards from somewhere else? It's cards. It's card. This will be the last card I use. That is a debuff. So okay, let's use bullet time. And then this. It's a debuff that gets cancelled by both of them. That's fine. That's what we wanted. And then the question is, how much damage can we do? Is it worth picking up? Do this one first. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. 20 damage. We have a lot of damage right now. I can actually use this one on... Never mind. I can use that next turn. This is lost. Damage. Let's start to apply stuff to one of them. This might be one that buffs, and this one. So let's kill the one that deals damage first. Doing that, let's also use this string. It feels worth it. I might be wrong. And then this one is like shivs. And then how much damage does this do? I think I'll just use it now. Okay, it does 20 without. No matter what. Discard, you discard. Yeah, okay, yeah. This guy is almost dead. Days. So, was that from him? I think it was. Okay, so let's apply weak to him. He's attacking now. This guy is defending. Let's apply poison. No, wait. Let's first draw 3 cards. Our cards has 5. We can discard with this. Okay. Let's apply poison. Let's deal some damage. Use the 0 cost one first. Let's see where we're at, and let's use this one. Poison will go through the block. So this guy is dead in 3 turns. And what we can do is this is 16. This is 1. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Might as well use this. I would probably just discard the ones I draw. There could be something worthwhile. With noxious fumes I would take above dagger spray. Yeah, okay. That's correct. I think. Is it correct? This is 14 damage. Okay, this one only gives vulnerability if I have used the skill already, which I have just done. So it does give vulnerability on this guy. And then this would deal 21 damage to this one, and this one would die. No. I might be greedy here. Yeah. Damn it. Fine. It's not even dead. How did I miscount that? 14. He will die next turn. And this guy is buffing, so he's dead. I don't have to care about him. This turn then I might just... Well... I want to use this. And this. Let's use that one. Let's use this one. And then let's use this. Might as well. And then this. He's dead. Circle power. He gains a bunch of strength. That's fine. Is this the final boss? It does not feel like it. I shouldn't speak too soon. But it does feel easy. I use this. I might go on for a bit. Could have used that. It's buffing. It is slowing down, so maybe I just have really good first turns. That could be it. Circle of power. Use a bunch of strength, but he deals so little damage. I don't get it. I'm just not trying. And it clearly wasn't needed. Defeat Dunu Doko. Defeat boss without taking any damage. Really? That is quite a lot better than the first run. The thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. It is the heart of the spire, the source of evil. You prepare your daggers. You deal 973 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it is ultimately still pounding. Are you your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? Yes, I have. You feel that you have dealt 1,778 damage to the heart, a total of 14.6 billion. Right? I think I said trillion last time. Damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your calmness fades. Victory? Question mark. Beat the game with the silence. Alright. Ascension unlocked. Yeah, okay. There seems to be like special mini achievements for each run. Unlock cards. So we have Bane, deal 7 damage if the enemy has poison. Deal 7 damage again. Would have been nice. Catalyst, double the enemy's poison. Exhaust. Also very good. Apply 6 poison. Corrupted. Apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. Deals damage equal to its max HP. All enemies. Also very nice. I can see poison is becoming quite a lot better. These new cards. New character. This is the character I recognize. Guy with the gem in his head. Spire. Credits. I'm gonna skip it again. And yeah, the second one is lining up. I wonder where the purple cards and the fourth character comes from, right? Because he's not in here. This is clearly the characters. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next time we're playing, let's see what it's called. The Defect. Right, next time playing the Defect. So far, 0 death, by the way. Let's see if we can keep that up. Thank you very much. Leave comments, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Have a good one.